Salute to everybody. Just going live randomly real quick. I'm straight off the tube. Seeing what it do. Seeing what it do. Go talk some boxing real quick. There's been a lot of shit going down in boxing. A lot of stuff going down in boxing. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Oh. Yeah, hope everybody had a good holiday. Damn, you can do all this shit. Yeah, I'm kind of just playing around with this real quick. It's kind of tight. Oh, shit, look at that. YouTube, you can do a lot off this, huh? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button. Ryan Garcia begs Devin Haney for a fight after disrespecting Golden Boy Promotions. We got a lot of shit that's been happening in boxing, man. I ain't gonna lie. Anthony Yarde and David Benavidez is going down. We got a lot. A whole lot. Salute to everybody, man. I know this is kind of random, but I wanted to try something different. I was just kind of out. Let me just try something. Everybody haven't seen me in a little minute. What's going on, everybody? Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. YouTube got a pretty good, you can do some shit on here. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to the dojo. That's right, man. Hot ass week. Hot ass summer week, man. Really hot. Afraid to pop some shit. Might burn up everything, but that's over with. Boxing's been in a really good place, man. Dula Mason and Floyd Schofield, you know, they was talking shit about Abdullah for some years, you know, for a couple of years. They ain't been around too long, but I heard the Schofields talking about Abdullah Mason was chinny. Those are the guys that said that initially. And then now, you know, they've been saying some things, and now we see the sparring footage. I'm sure you guys may have seen it. The sparring footage has been leaked of Abdullah Mason outboxing shit out of Floyd Schofield Jr. I mean, just styling and profiling on him, making it look super, super easy. You said I sound like I'm crackling. It's probably because of this wind, bro. It's probably because of the wind. You said Benavidez 50-50? Yeah. That Benavidez Yarde fight, it could be 50-50, bro. Yeah, I think it's because of the wind, man. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because of the wind, bro. Yeah, 50-50. That fight, Rodriguez and Martinez, man, I mean, they making some big-ass fights, bro. Some big fights in boxing. We can't even keep up no more. It's hard to keep up with this shit now. Remember, we used to be arguing amongst each other. Remember years ago, we used to be arguing about just fights that should be happening that's not happening. And now all these fights is happening. A lot of these fights is happening. Just a shit ton of fights is getting made in the sport, bro. And when you look at it, it's really a lot of the promoters who's holding the sport back, dog. You know, fans calling fighters ducks and shit, but in reality, it was a lot of the business that got in the way of these fights being made. Really, it's just the business, bro. Dudes see a tough opponent, naturally you're gonna want more money for harder work. That's just for any fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Harder work. Oh, he a tough opponent? All right, I want some money for that one. Oh, well, we don't really got it. Oh, well, shit, I ain't about to deal with that then. That's just kind of how it goes in boxing. Hit that like button for your boy, man. It's been so much. I just really just made a random title and everything. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's just so much to talk about. Boxing looking good, y'all. Boxing looking really good. A lot of fights being made. No, we remember we used to be sitting here arguing amongst each other about who's ducking whose side of the street is causing the problem for these fights. There's all types of shit, man. You said the PBC fighters are still moving funny? That's cause like their loyalty to Al Heyman, maybe? Like David Benavidez, this is a one fight situation. You know, they letting him go over there for one fight, bro. They not letting him stay with Turkey. This is a one fight situation. Salute to everybody in the building. Random live stream, man. I just wanted to try it off on see how this thing work out on YouTube. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. You can do some shit. You could do some shit. Green screen in the background. You know what I'm saying? But what else happened in boxing, bro? Just so many fights being made. Shit looking good, man. Of course, we got Devin Haney and Brian Norman coming up. You can't say nothing bad about Devin, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes was giving Devin Haney heat for a long time, bro. But come on, man. He's fighting Brian Norman. I don't even think that's a good fight, but it's what's going down. You said the Saudis are revolutionizing the sport. Yeah. The Barrios Pacquiao card coming up. I don't know, man. Pacquiao's not going to look good, y'all. Pacquiao's not going to look good, y'all. He's just not. He's not going to look good in that fight. Pacquiao is a legend. In his head, he probably feel like he's still looking good in there and shit. And for an older man, he probably do. But when he get in there and actually start fighting, bro, it's going to look bad just like it did against Anpo. Bars, right? It's going to be looking bad like he did against Anpo, bro. Y'all seen the Anpo exhibition, right? He looked terrible. He got outboxed by a kickboxer. You know what I'm saying? He got outboxed by a kickboxer, dog. Oh, that's a PBC event. You said Boots ain't want to see Norman? Man, he act like he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say whether that's factual or not, but he sure act like he didn't want to see him, dog. And that's kind of how Boots, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. We going to see what Boots got at 54, dog. You know what I'm saying? We go wait to see what he got at 54. Because now they can't. Oh, speaking of 54, I seen Bakaram going back and forth. Erickson Lubin, they were going back and forth. Bakaram looking bloodthirsty out here. I don't know, man. Shit's shaping up, though. You know what I'm saying? Shit's shaping up. Shit really shaping up. You said who I got for Honduras Zoo? Yeah, they were just talking about that. That's what I'm saying. So many fights. That's a tough one, dog. I don't know, bro. Tim Zoo might get him. You know what I'm saying? Because Fondora really would have. I mean, if it really wasn't for that cut in the first fight, I feel like Zoo would have won. You know what I'm saying? Like that blood and shit was kind of just all in his way. You know, y'all smash that like button for your boy. The blood and shit was all in his way. I feel like he would have, got the job done. But I don't know. He might win the rematch. We'll see. Who knows how much damage that Bakaram fight did to him. You know what I'm saying? You said Dev wants all the smoke. Hell yeah, he do. Dev told Ryan, take that drug test, dog. You gotta take that drug test, then Ryan gets quiet. Yeah, Ryan Garcia, he's losing it right now, bro. He got a few losses now, a couple losses, no world titles. You know, he did a lot of talking and, tried to prove that he wasn't just a social media sensation. And I don't know, man. All this shit is really karma, man. Yeah, and then they talking about a Better Be Bevo trilogy. You know, we got a lot of shit happening in boxing. It's just crazy, man. It's just totally different from what it used to be years ago when we were sitting here arguing amongst each other about who's ducking who and why the fight's not happening. We remember that. Y'all remember that shit, right? Now we talking about who gonna win the fight. You said what Ryan talking about? He ain't talking about nothing, man. Outside looking in, he asked Rolly for a rematch too, by the way. Everybody else just, this is all bad karma for Ryan, bro. Whether he's bipolar or not, it should have been somebody in his life to keep all that shit in check, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan Garcia don't listen to nobody. He has nobody. He clearly don't respect nobody. He ain't listen to his father. If you ain't listen to your dad, then who the fuck you gonna listen to? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Henry was trying to tell him to cool it out. You know what I'm saying? And now look at what he had now. Random social media rants, disrespecting Golden Boy, you know, for no reason, right? For no reason at all, just disrespecting Golden Boy. Oh yeah, Frank Martin. We hear rumors about Frank Martin versus Rancis Bartholomew. Man, come on, man. Y'all just keep naming them in the chat. It's just so much shit that's happening in boxing. I can't even. Rancis, you know what I'm saying? Go fight Frank. I don't know if that's a good. I don't know. That fight might be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Frank Martin ain't been in the ring in a minute. You said Team Crawford? Crawford's been out here, bro. Bud Crawford been out here, bro. He been out here flexing to everybody, slap boxing. You know what I'm saying? He been out here slap boxing. He's been out here grappling heavyweights and middleweights, just slamming and shit, slamming people. You seen Big Baby Miller said he got Bud by knockout. Big the Cannon, the OG, Shannon the Cannon Briggs got Bud Crawford by knockout. I mean, a lot of people saying Bud is gonna knock this dude out now, bro. I don't know. A lot of people saying Crawford gonna knock him out. Bud been out here showing everybody how strong he is and shit. They be like, man, this dude's strong as a motherfucker. But we gonna see in the fight. We gonna see. You said you think Dimitri Bivol gonna win again? Yeah. Yeah, I think Better Beef gonna have a better approach because he's a really, really good fighter. And he has a better IQ than I think that he gets credit for, but I just think timing is everything. And I think Dimitri Bivol is just the right time. You know what I'm saying? Beevil's a little older. I mean, Better Beef was a little older now. You know what I'm saying? He's just older now. Now, if this was like 5 years ago, then I'd have been leaning towards more Better Beef. But not to say that Better Beef can't win, but I just think that Beef he just has a really good style and he knows how to stick to the game plan. Beef just has a really good style. He throws a lot of punches and he sticks to the game plan. He keeps it kind of simple in there. You know what I'm saying? And he's just really consistent. Yeah, Crawford ain't start camp yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't start camp. You don't want to peek out too early. But he's out here for sure. Bud is out here. You said every division Devin goes to becomes the hottest division in boxing. Yeah, man. Well, I could do a poll. Okay. Let me see. I'm just trying to press buttons, see what I can do. Yeah. Every division Devin goes to, bro, I gotta learn how to hold the camera and shit, like how these streamers and shit be doing and shit, right? Every division he goes to, he is like the hottest guy. You know what I'm saying? And I give credit to Bill Haney for that because they did their fucking thing, bro. They ain't had no fucking promoter. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had nobody promoting them. They came in this shit just using these promoters for their platform. You know what I'm saying? And they really been solo dolo out here, bro. And they still one of the hottest names in boxing. The Haneys, dog. They ain't been sitting here with a top rank for 10 years or PBC for 5 years. Nah. They came in the game just kind of bouncing around doing what they want to do. And Devin's one of the hottest names in the sport, bro. Huge social media following. When you tag him, you know, I'm a content creator, so when I do these tags, you see how many videos. Devin got a lot of fucking videos for a young fighter. Tank do too. Devin, Tank, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? That means people, these young guys hot, bro. Devin's hot. Shakur? Oh yeah, I can't wait. We got Shakur coming up. I'm looking for him to make a statement, and he gonna have to. I didn't know Zepeda was that young. That motherfucker look old. You said Canelo might cancel his fight. Why he gonna cancel, bro? Hey, too many people leaning towards Crawford, man. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Too many people leaning towards Bud for him, dog. Except for like Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley a hater though. He's a hater though. Shane Mosley been hating though. He was hating on Devin. He trained him for the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then he was on some sneak diss and shit afterwards. Devin called it out on social media. It's like, yeah, Shane Mosley is a funny ass dude, bro. Great fighter though in his prime and shit like that. He was one of my guys back in the day, but yeah, yeah. He's just Shane, bro. He go against the grain. Shane go against the grain. That's what he go do. That's what he go do. You said opinions on Benavidez? One of my guys, man. How could you hate David Benavidez, bro? He's a fighter's fighter. He just got the attitude. I mean, how could you hate that? I got nothing bad to say about Benavidez. Fan-friendly style. He throws a lot of punches. He's good. Yeah, man. I like Benavidez. He's that guy. You said Shane ain't a smart guy. Shane seemed like he kind of punchy too. You said Yarde may upset him. He might, bro. Anthony Yarde got a lot of fights now. He got quite a bit of fights now. And Anthony Yarde always been pretty solid. He might upset him, bro. He might. And what I noticed about Yarde too is it looks like he lost some weight, bro. He look like he cutting down on that muscle mass, bro. He don't look as brolic as he was. He probably cutting down on that size, man. He'll be better. He was already naturally really good, man. For him not to really have an amateur career like that, Anthony Yarde was really good in my opinion. You said Yarde threw 200 more punches. Oh shit, okay. That's interesting. Because Benavidez throws punches. And if Yarde threw 200 punches in his last fight, then that means he's throwing punches. You said he don't throw as much as he did at 68. His power don't seem to have the same effect either, man. It don't. He was running through guys at 68, but once he got to 75, he's almost like Jose. Who got in trouble, by the way. I think he tested positive or some shit, by the way. Benavidez, yeah, he tested positive, man. Jose. Was it for cocaine? Yeah, man, it's been so much shit happening in boxing, y'all. Jose Benavidez Jr. got tested positive for cocaine, y'all. Yep, I don't know how the fuck you do that. That shit don't even stay in your system that long. So that shit's kind of wild, bro. You say you think Bud go outpoint Canelo? I think Bud's gonna win the fight. I ain't no telling, bro. You got so many people thinking Crawford gonna knock Canelo out. Respectable guys too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say, dog. I think Crawford's gonna win the fight. I think he 100% is gonna win the fight. There's no doubt. This is a tougher fight for Canelo than it is for Crawford. But Canelo has to bank on certain things. I don't think he has the political advantage. He has to bank on Crawford not being able to sustain that body at 168 pounds. He got to bank on a lot of things that's kind of like, that's due to like biology or some shit, like his, human biology. Like Crawford not being able to fight a hard 12 at 168. He got to bank on shit like that. He got to bank on the fact that he's naturally the bigger guy who's been at that weight longer. But if those things don't fall into place for him, it's going to be a fucking rough night for him, bro. Because Crawford is he's good, dog. He's just good. And we going to find out how good September 13th. But he's just good, dog. Because I think of different ways. And when you watch Crawford fight, he fights different every fight. So it's really hard to say what the hell he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to see. I just don't see him losing. Yeah, Fury coming back. Tyson Fury's coming back. Who else? John Jones coming back. Yeah, John Jones retired. Now he's coming back apparently. That's just some MMA stuff. You know, Trump said something about having an event at the White House. So of course, you know, MMA guys tend to lean more towards Trump anyway. So John Jones said, "Hell yeah, let me come on back for that one." And that's what I think opted Devin and Ryan to. That's why Ryan said he wants to fight Devin and shit because they want to have fights at the White House and shit. You know, Trump is a fight fan, so Devin. That's what Ryan came out and said. Devin, we should rematch. Man, Devin should. Man, come on, man. Usyk, Dubois. That's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be great. We got that coming up. I don't know who gonna win, bro. Some telling me Dubois is gonna win that fight though. Nah, Manny Pacquiao, he shouldn't win. He shouldn't win. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but he shouldn't win. But if he does, that's incredible. And I say that because Barrios, I don't think Barrios is looking too good lately either. He ain't been looking good at all. You say you feel bad for Dubois? I don't know, man. Usyk's getting older now, bro. But even though heavyweights mature later, you know what I'm saying? Usyk is getting older, bro. He almost 40 now. Not to say he can't win, but Dubois looking like he's in his prime, bro. He's looking like he's in his prime right now. You said, can Bud take Canelo's power? That's the big question. That's the big question too. Will Crawford be able to take a Canelo shot? I say don't stand there and try it. Don't even try to take one. He'll feel it though. When he'll feel it on his gloves, or if Canelo lands a shot on the shoulder, he'll feel it. And then he'll know what to do from there. He'll feel it. If Canelo lands a shot like on the shoulders or hips or something like that, Crawford will know. He'll know. And we'll probably know too. But we gonna see. That's the big question. Will Crawford be able to take a good shot from Canelo? I mean, Floyd Mayweather was able to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? He was able to deal with it whenever he did get hit, and Floyd Mayweather knew how to kind of take a lot off of it. But we gonna see. You said Haney is a bum? Nah, bro. Haney moves like a dog, bro. Look at the names he's fought already at his age. Tank Davis should have these names on his resume, bro. We can't call Devin Haney a bum. Yeah, he may be going through something right now in his career. You know what I'm saying? You know, he may be going through a little something right now. You know what I'm saying? But you can't question his character. You can't question his heart as a fighter. To fighting Brian Norman is crazy to me. I don't even think that's the fight he needs to take, bro. He don't got to fight Brian Norman, dog. He don't got to do that. He could be just, man, he don't got to do that. He don't. He don't. But Devin Haney have to prove something, dog. That's what that means to me. When you fighting a guy like Brian Norman, who got arguably one of the greatest KOs in boxing history, and definitely the KO of 2025, regardless of what you think about Jin Sasaki, that was a fucking brutal KO. Devin Haney's walking right into that, bro. Usually dudes stay away from guys that come off a big win like that, impressive win like that. They stay away from him for a little while. Devin said, nah, I'm walking right into that. That's man, come on, man. And you saw on the video that's still going viral with Bud Crawford was him and Devin Haney. Boy, Devin ran right at Bud. Like, nah, man, I'm running right at him. Devin got heart, bro. Say what you want about him. Silver spoon, private school. That kid got heart, bro. He do not got to fight Brian Norman, dog. And you can't question his heart anyway, because even when he was getting cheated by Ryan, he kept getting up. He kept getting up. Kid got heart, bro. So we know Devin Haney got heart, if anything. Right now, we seeing his heart tested in his career. We seen the boxing skills. We seen the jab, and You know, we seen him do all that. We seen him become undisputed. Now we seen his heart tested. And Devin Haney's showing that he got a lot of heart. I didn't like his last performance though. I ain't gonna lie. But they did what they needed to do to get through the fight, whatever. And now they hopping right into the fire. So you said he don't got heart when he went and sued. But look who's begging now though. Right? Look who's begging now. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Look who's begging now though, man. I forgot about that shit. I did forget about it. You got me there. He did go and sue. I wouldn't have. I mean, that's what Ryan get, bro. That's what Ryan get, bro. That's all I got to say, dog. I wouldn't have sued, but you know, that's what Ryan get, man. He's dealing with it right now too. You said Devin Haney is bumped. Get out of here, Kyle. Devin Haney got heart, man. Brian Norman's a tough challenge, man. Nobody, Boots didn't even hop. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, Kyle, I see you. Haney and Benavidez on the same card? I don't know. Is that true? That'd be crazy. Those are two separate main events. You said soon to get his ass. Yeah, he should have did that shit. I forgot all about that. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about him suing, dog. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. You ain't lying, Rico. That's funny. He said he has to do these things to make up for suing. You ain't lying. People gonna forget all about that suing shit if he goes in there and gets the job done. People forget about the suing and everything, bro. That shit's hilarious. Oh man, that's funny. Hey, Bill probably did do the suing and shit though, low key. Bill probably did all that shit, man. Bill, you gotta think, man. Him and his dad is probably super close, dog. And you know what I'm saying? Bill Haney did that shit. And Devin Haney gotta take the heat for it, and Devin Haney go take the heat for it. Because he respects his father's decisions and shit, period. Regardless of what the fans think. Because regardless of what the fans think, it's shit like Bill Haney may need to take a second seat. Devin Haney still, you know, his dad still has that fucking driver's seat in this corner. You said y'all forgot these Mexicans juicing. They do be getting caught up, bro. They be getting caught up a lot. They have been getting caught up a lot. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting caught up a lot. Most notably, like the Reynoso camp. Fighters that, I think Andy Ruiz is like the only one. And what's the other guy, the Cuban? I forgot his name. I think they're the only ones that didn't test positive, bro. I think everybody else like tested positive. So it raises suspicion. And then when you look at the performances, after these guys get called, just look at the performances, and they don't seem to have that same intensity. That's what I look at, like shit, like their intensity and shit. Like, man, he was amped up that fight. Like, what's his name? Jaime Munguia. He was amped the fuck up the second fight, boy. He was fired up. It was hard for Bruno to kind of deal with what that intensity. Yeah, his testosterone was high. He was fired the fuck up. He was damn near Super Saiyan and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker barely got Kaioken going. He over here Super Saiyan and shit. You fighting a Super Saiyan and shit. You barely got Kaioken going. So, yeah, that's what happened. And then once they lost that shit, then you saw them fighting in their base form. And they was struggling and shit. They not looking as good no more. Yeah, the intensity be high, man, Lonnie. Like these guys that test hot, like Conor Benn, before he popped high, he was looking ferocious. I mean, he actually looked ferocious his last fight. I ain't gonna lie. Against Eubank, he looked ferocious in that fight too. Part of that is probably because he didn't have to cut as much weight. So he had a lot more energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with Crawford too. He may have a lot more energy. He may be really hopping in the ring at his damn near his walk around weight, close to his walk around weight. He gonna have a lot more energy. He ain't gonna have his brain ain't gonna be depleted. You know what I'm saying? You take punches better when you don't dehydrate your brain and shit like that. So he may have better endurance and stamina. So when these dudes be cheating and shit, man, it gives them some advantages. You said speak on Tank Davis Roach rematch. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. We got like 100 people in here, 109 people with only 29 likes. Come on, man, y'all gotta smash the like button for your boy. You said Tank Roach. I think Lamont got his number, dog. You know what I'm saying? I think Lamont Roach go get him. I think that I just think Lamont Roach go get him, dog. Lamont Roach really feeling himself right now too. Now he don't want to get overconfident getting in there with Tank now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's a 100% chance, but I'm really just leaning towards Lamont because Lamont just may got his number. He may got a good style for him. He's already dealt with Tank's power. And that's the big thing dealing with Tank. Lamont dealt with his power and dealt with it very well. Even when he did get hit, he rolled with it and everything. Lamont Roach is a lot better than people give him credit for, bro. And I think he has that chip on his shoulder because he still feel like people don't really, think it was a fluke. And Lamont Roach in his head, he feels like he's just as good as Shakur and all these other guys. So we go see. But I think Lamont Roach might get him, dog. We go see. That's a tough fight for Tank. Tank probably have an easier time with somebody a little bit more difficult on paper. But Lamont Roach might be that guy that's just always gonna give him problems. You said Roach got his number, may dominate. He might, bro. He might got his number, dog. Because Roach is supposed to be the smaller guy coming in. As far as the weight classes, he never fought at lightweight before. He looked really good in that fight, bro. Really good. Really good. He won the fight to me. You said Tank need to fight somebody. He 30 with a garbage resume. Yeah, he needs to fight, bro. He needs to fight. But Tank's been training his ass off since then, bro. So I'm interested in seeing what Tank does, like what approach he brings to the rematch. I'm very, very interested in seeing. Because he's been keeping the weight down. He's been really just like, yeah, so we gonna see. Because Tank knows Lamont is a big challenge. Despite the popularity difference, Lamont Roach is a real threat. You said the rematch would be close too. It's possible. It's possible, bro. It's possible. They could be really just neck and neck with each other, dog. But Tank Davis did some things in that fight, bro, that we never seen before. He damn near tried to bite dude. He took a knee when got hit. Like he couldn't just outthink his way with his jab and his technique. He had to do little things to throw off the fight, get the referee involved. And I mean, those are all tactics as well, but where's the skills, dog? You know what I'm saying? That's like throwing a low blow to kind of just, throw off the tempo of the fight, You doing little dirty tactics. Little dirty tactics. What's up, Jessica? I see you in the building. Salute to everybody, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, but Bud Crawford been out here, man. He been out here. He been slap boxing with Nico, slamming Nico, grappling with heavyweights. They say he's strong as shit, man. They say he's strong. Big Baby Miller said, dude, strong as shit. He said he gonna knock out Canelo. Shannon the Cannon came out and said that Crawford gonna knock Canelo out. I don't know, man. We gonna find out. I wasn't predicting a KO. But now I see a lot of people predicting a KO. You said we here for boxing. That's right. Abdullah Mason looks very good. He looks very good. He looked really good in that sparring session they leaked too against Floyd Schofield. He looked really good in that sparring session. He was outboxing the shit out of Floyd Schofield, man. Mason, the future's bright. Future's bright for boxing. We got Abdullah, we got Floyd, Schofield. Yeah, we got a lot of rivalries that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Crawford, Canelo, Bevo, all these guys, they gonna be phasing out soon. The Monster, Usyk, all those guys gonna be phasing out soon. So we got a lot of these young guys coming up like Abdullah and the Vargas boy. We got a lot of people. What's his name? Emilio? Yeah, Emilio Vargas, he cold. We got Bam, he's still young. There's a lot of guys, man. Moses Atuma, we talking heavyweights. Daniel Dubois, maybe running things in the near future. Guys like AJ, Wilder, they all phasing out, man. AJ's talking about making one last run. That's what AJ said. So it's been a lot of shit shaping up in boxing, man. You got to take your hat off to Turkey. I think that has a lot to do with what Turkey Al-Ashika's been doing. You said UFC is much more entertaining. I think UFC right now is struggling to keep a star and find one. John Jones is keep bouncing around in and out. Ilia Topuria, he's a bad motherfucker. You know, they trying to really push him. Really good boxing skills. Really good. UFC's having a hard time finding a star right now. Yeah, Ilia got hands like a motherfucker. He nice, bro. He real nice. Him, Dustin Poirier. I'm talking about like straight hands in UFC, like good hands. Ilia. Max Holloway got good hands. Who else? Dustin Poirier. Did I say him? There's a couple other guys, man. You said Topuria slaps Canelo and Crawford around. Man, they both stop him, dog. Canelo and Crawford stops him. Now, Topuria, he's a really, really good ass fighter, though, for sure. He's for sure a really, really, really good fighter. Really good. The dudes he's beat and how he's beating them in a row, that's very impressive, bro. You said Malcolm Wellmaker? You talking about the dude that's like half Korean or whatever? He had a nasty knockout. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen that KO. Dude got some nasty hands. There's some dudes in the UFC with some good boxing now, bro. Some actual good boxing. Body shots and shit. Oh, you said Xander get his title shot this month. See, Xander finally getting his title shot. We're going to see what he can do. Edgar Berlanga's fighting. I'm kind of interested in seeing how that plays out. Edgar Berlanga and Habzin. Habzin was going around New York asking people, do you know who Berlanga is? Because, you know, Berlanga claims he's the king of New York. Nobody knew who he was. It was pretty funny. I'm interested in seeing who go win that fight. I think that's a good matchup, Berlanga and Habzin. You said we need a new Tyson? Nah, Ilia beats Islam. I'm not a fan of Islam, bro. Bro, Islam kind of overrated to me, dog. Islam overrated, dog. He was overrated to me, dog. Ilia is a way more marketable, better fighter, bro. Because not only do he got good grappling, but he got some good hands. He can kick if he needs to. He's just really, really fucking good. And he got the mindset. He talks shit. Yeah, he's good. That Islam dude, man, whatever, bro. I think he running from dude. He's running from Ilia. You said, who's my favorite UFC fighter? It's hard to say, man. Right now, I don't have one currently. You know, I liked, you know, who I liked. You know, like Adesanya. I like Poirier. You know, but all my favorite guys are getting old now, bro. They're getting old now, dog. You know what I'm saying? They getting old, bro. Kamaru Usman, yeah, he's a stud. He's a stud. You said you betting 1,000 on Canelo? Good luck. Good luck with that, man. He might be the underdog, so you might get a nice return. He might be the significant underdog by the end, so you might get a nice return, dog. You might get a nice return. I'm about to get one of those like selfie camera stick things, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of shit happening in boxing, man. I know I might miss something. I know I did. But there's been a lot going down, man. A lot going down. A lot of fights being made. You know what I'm saying? Fighters are fighting in boxing now, bro. You said if Tank never got relaxed by money. I think another problem with Tank is that he was fighting these certain guys for so long, bro. He fought a lot of the same dudes for so long. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that couldn't match him, match his speed and shit like that. And now he gets in there with a Lamont Roach, a guy that nobody seen coming. And then he's struggling and shit. You said, in all seriousness, that holding turkey hand shit is weird. It's weird to us, bro. That's their culture and shit. So that's kind of weird, dog. Like seeing dudes hold hands and shit, to us that's weird, but to them that's part of their culture. So it's really weird. And we didn't see too much of Saudi culture like growing up until the internet really opened up. I never knew they sat there and held hands like that. But that's something they do and shit. And it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's weird just sitting there holding hands. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know, man. Yeah, Usyk Dubois is about a 50-50, 60-40 fight, bro. I don't know who gonna win, but something telling me Dubois go get him, dog. I think Dubois just go get him. I'm not saying Usyk like Usyk, but I think Usyk's one of the all-time greats. But I think timing is everything, dog. I do believe in timing. And Usyk been in some tough fights. Yeah, he been in there with some tough fights. He's getting older now, and he's a smaller heavyweight too. You said fighter man skills? What concept is that? Fighter man skills. What's that? Y'all smash the like button for your boy. You said Bilal Muhammad? Yeah, he's he gets booed a lot. People gave Bilal Muhammad a lot of shit, man. Lighter man skills. Yeah, the lighter man skills. The lighter fighter skills, they diminish faster. Well, no, you talking about Usyk? Yeah, he's very skilled. But I don't know, man. I just see Dubois right now just entering his prime, bro. Usyk's always had those skills. But I don't know, man. Dubois he's looking nasty right now. I'm not saying it's guaranteed that Dubois is going to win. It's still about 50-50, 60-40. I say 60 Dubois just because. I think he's entering his prime. And he's looking really strong. He's looking agile, too. He's looking pretty agile, too. You said Khamzat versus DDP. That should be pretty good. That's going to be good. I'm not a fan of Khamzat. I think he's a Khamzat Chiniev. I'm not a fan of him. I'll be hating on that dude. That's one fighter I'd be hating on. It's nothing personal. I just be hating on him. Because he was big as hell, beating up, grappling smaller dudes, and He was kind of weight bullying and shit, in my opinion. But I think DDP is a real challenge, so. Because DDP is a strong grappler. You said, how did Haney lose to Loma, bro? I don't know, man. I'm a fan of both guys, so I don't sit here and argue that. Loma turns on too late in those fights, though, man. That's something that he always, even against Tio, man. I did the video on it, and it was the breakdown. And Loma won those 6 rounds, bro. He won at least 6 of those rounds in that fight, bro. But he turned on too late, man, and I don't know, bro. I don't know. They don't give Loma the benefit of the doubt. I can't tell you who really won the fight, bro. Honestly, but Devin Haney won the fight, dog. They gave it to Devin, dog. The guy with no promoter, the guy that wasn't a top-ranked, stable fighter, you know. How did he go in there and get that done? How did he do that? You know, he was just a visitor for Top Rank. Loma was the Top Rank fighter. And it was a competitive fight. You know, it damn near could have went either way. You know. Loma would be worried about these guys' power. And he turns on too late. You said Loma is trash too. How is he trash, bro? I don't know. I thought Loma won the Tio fight for sure. Either that or at the very least a draw. People still mad about Haney beating Loma, bro. They really, really mad about that. They more mad about that than they ever been about Salido. They is so mad that Devin beat Loma, bro. They so mad about that. That's what Devin Haney's hate come from, beating Loma. That's where a lot of his hate come from. Yeah, Loma's too small, bro. I always said that. Loma's really a super featherweight, bro. But he's so good, he's still able to really fight competitive with the bigger, younger guys. Loma's just really fucking good, bro. Loma could have just stayed at featherweight at 130 and just dominated and became undisputed and just dominated, bro. He could have easily done that. Easily. But he stayed at 135 where the competition was at. Yeah, this tint on this YouTube is kind of like yellowish, bro. That's what I noticed. Like it's like like the filter they got on it. You said GGG not overrated? Yeah, Loma and Tank was never gonna happen, bro. Loma and Tank was never gonna happen. They just wasn't gonna happen, bro. But yeah, man. Good shit going down in boxing. You said GGG overrated. GGG was consistent. GGG was consistent. Ellie Brook. No, I never heard of Ellie Brook. But yeah, man. Ryan Garcia, man, he out here. Called out Devin. Looking for a fight. Called out Rolly. Said we should rematch too. You know. I don't know. What else? Oh, Derek James came out. I think he spoke about Errol Spence. I don't know, man. Because he's training Alicia Baumgartner. You said GGG beat Canelo twice. I know, man. I felt like Canelo won at least 2 of those fights, bro. I feel like Canelo won those fights. Because GGG was just peppering jabs and Canelo was just making a miss. That's back when Canelo, I think that's before the combuterol test though, man. Before he tested positive for that combuterol. He had a lot of, yeah, he was very defensively sharp in that fight, in my opinion. But I don't know, man. I ain't gonna argue it. What's up, Watch for the Hook? Ryan Garcia just didn't get no better, bro. He just ain't got better over the years. All he got is that lightning quick left hook. He didn't develop nothing else. Y'all smash that like button. Yeah, I'm just trying out YouTube live stream and shit. There's a few things. I don't know how to. What's this do? Okay. I don't even see the LDBC. Is the LDBC really active, bro? I don't really see the LDBC is I don't see them doing videos like that, bro. I don't see the I don't just see them doing videos like that. No, I'm just trying something. Yeah, you can do some shit on here though. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you said they left when they tried to scam them with monthly dues? They had to pay monthly dues and shit? Yeah, see? Nah, you can't. Nah, man. Nah, that wasn't gonna work, bro. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't gonna work. Because everybody's channels would have had to been doing really good on about as equal terms. And I don't really think that was the case. Nah, ain't no professional fighter is a bum, bro. You hardly ever hear me say that. And if I do, it's on some trolling shit, but I don't never, ever seriously mean a fighter's a bum. Because if you ever fought before, you'll know that even your best local fighter in your town is a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So imagine the world stage. You know what I'm saying? What we watch on TV and act like it's easy work and shit. But in reality, you up in there squaring up with a dude that's a guy like Laura or somebody. Man, he'll have you up in there looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It'll be easy work for them. They'll be walking you down, hitting you with shit you don't see. It's almost like they know exactly what you about to do before you do it. And you won't be able to really land shit on them. And here you are thinking you could do some shit. And you get in here with some of these high-level amateur guys. All these dudes that's been doing this shit for years and years at a time, man, you be looking crazy. You said some of them bums. I mean, that's the term they use for guys who like, you know what I'm saying? But your average bum will beat your average Joe. You know what I'm saying? Your average bum fighter will beat your average Joe. Hey, you ain't lying. If you make it into like the top 10, top 20 Bro, you think about that, bro. Like the top 20, bro. Top 20? Throwing these hands? Come on, dog. Come on, man. Salute to, wait, how do I do this? Salute to Picasso for the super chat. I don't know how to do all that other stuff on the YouTube. You said, can you beat Jake Paul? Yeah, I can. I'm about his size. You know what I'm saying? Getting some shape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll beat Jake. Absolutely. I'm older than Jake, though. And Jake be on that shit. But, yeah, I'll beat Jake. Yeah, there's some young kids, man, that's been boxing for a long time. They'll outbox a grown man, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit does happen. Like a teenager, 16, 17-year-old box a 23-year-old, especially if he got more experience. They're the same size. Yeah, that kid likely will get the edge on him. Yeah, I'll be Jake, bro. Jake be fighting smaller dudes, bro. Like, those dudes be small and, you know what I'm saying? I still gotta be careful, though. Jake Paul, I ain't gonna take him lightly. That dude got a fucking good-ass right hand, I tell you that. He got a good right hand, for sure. He could definitely throw that right hand. You said your dad had you sparring pros at 15? Yeah. It's better to spar like the pros though, because they know how to they know how to kind of like take it easy on the guy versus a guy who go up in there and try to hurt you to make a pro just kind of walk you down, hands up and shit. Just let you kind of tee off a little bit, tire out. Then they'll start hitting you to the body or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of just, play around with you a little bit, depending on your skill level. You know what I'm saying? But if you hit them hard, they gonna probably hit you back. Tyson Fury said Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua was a 50-50 fight. Oh man, Tyson Fury. He said Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul is a 50-50 fight, bro. Yeah, the pros will wait till you tire out and then start working you, bro. Smash that like button, man. Random live stream. What's this dude talking about Bright Star? Like, what is he talking about? That shit's crazy. We just having a adult boxing conversation, and we got people on here just talking shit, bro. Yeah, I try to be unbiased, dog. People say I'm biased still, you know what I'm saying? But I try to be as objective as possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably because I actually fought before, so I kind of understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I know that shit ain't easy, bro. And it requires a certain level, a certain mentality and a certain level of discipline. And really, you may have to have the right people around you or no people at all to stay focused on that shit, bro. That's just tough, bro. Even for like the journeyman guys and shit, man, that's just, man, those dudes still kicking ass, bro. You get in there with an experienced journeyman fighter who may got like 15 losses, and you hop in the ring with this dude, he'll still beat your ass, bro. He got experience, man. He knows how to fight. He's been in there. He may lose, but shit, he been in there. He's been doing it. Oh yeah, bro. If you've been in the ring, tired, bro. Oh my God, bro. Fuck what your mindset is thinking when you're on the outside looking in. When you actually get in there and you actually tired, bro, that's one of the worst feelings in the world, dog. That's something that you have to do over time to get used to. I remember when I was so fucking tired, bro. It was over, dog. I couldn't move. Adrenaline dump is real. All that shit. All of it, bro. All of it. Oh, yeah, Gary Russell Jr. is returning on the Pacquiao Barrios card as well. Yeah, running, sprinting, you know what I'm saying? Get your body tired. That's what it feels like, but you get so tired fighting, bro. It's almost a different type of conditioning, dog. Like it's like it's just you just get so tired. So I say the best way is to like run, like do some hard sprints and then fight and shit, like shadow boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, bro. That's a different type of getting tired. Then you may get tired quicker than you normally would because adrenaline dumping mentally and shit. You gotta like it's a lot of shit, bro. So I respect all fighters, dog. Shit ain't easy. You could be as good as you want to be, but everything got to be right, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to be feeling good that day. What if you're not feeling good that day? What if it's fight day? You've been feeling good all week, and then boom, fight day, your stomach hurt. You got a headache, it just won't go away. Your back injury, you know, like something just start hurting out of nowhere. You got to shit, you got the runs, your nose start running. You get a flu or something. Shit like that happens. That's what happened to Crawford in the Spence fight. He got sick. Like that damn near at the press conferences and shit, he was sick that week. Shit like that happens, bro. And these guys got to fight through it. You know what I'm saying? They can't use the excuse, oh, man, I was just sick before the fight. Really, he probably was. But guess what? Nobody wants to hear that shit. Shut up, you lost. So I respect all fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a lonely sport, bro. You saw what Stephen Fulton said. His sisters and moms and them was laughing at him and shit when he lost. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner. His cousins and them calling him washed up and shit. Nigga was a world champion, 4-time, 4-division world champion. One of the best young fighters in his day. Now they calling him washed up, his own family. Come on, bro. Respect to all fighters, bro. No matter what level. Hey, you gotta work hard, Rico. You could, because I was a talented guy, but I wasn't that disciplined, and I just didn't have the conditioning to keep up with what I really wanted to do. You got to be in really, 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 really good shape, dog. You got to really work hard, put your body through some shit. No matter how good you are, no matter how good you think you are, you could be good as you want to be, but if you ain't in good shape, dog, you might as well forget about it. You'll lose against a guy who's not even better than you, but you'll lose because you're not in better shape than him. That's real shit, bro. That's real shit. You'll lose simply because you're not in better shape than that guy. He's not even better than you. He's not faster than you. He's not stronger than you, but you came in there underprepared and you lost because he came in there in shape and he outworked you. Oh, he said he put some money on it. Yeah, that's how it be, bro. When you got money on the line, then it gets a lot more personal, dog. So everybody's a bum. F him, you know, all that. Yeah, that's how it be for the NBA players, man. They get a lot of heat for not getting 10 points and shit. You know what I'm saying? He can't cover that 10-point spread, bro. You've been on the court for 45 minutes. You can't get 10 points, dog. Fuck you, bro. Like, yeah, you put money on it, that's how it be, dog. You said Devin getting the belt to ass. We can find out, man. They probably, the Normans probably thinking like, what's the angle here, man? They probably confused because why would Devin take this fight? Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Hey, Jake Paul putting in work, bro. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Jake. Also, I think Jake Paul paid for Ben Askren's double lung implant surgery, by the way. I think it was like $500,000. UFC didn't want to fuck with it. Dana White didn't want to fuck with it. Jake Paul, he's like, man, I'll do it. Jake Paul's a good guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Jake Paul. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I really don't. I can't say nothing bad about him. He doing his thing. He's been boxing for some years now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about the guy. He's looking out for the ladies in boxing, putting them in position, make sure they get paid. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul's looking out. He does a lot of good things behind the scenes and shit, despite the character he portrays. He do some real good shit. Him and his brother seem like really good guys though. And Logan actually really fucking good at wrestling too. He's actually really, really good. Like really good. But yeah, man. We gonna see what happens, man. A lot of shit happening in boxing. Of course, that sparring session got leaked out. Really good session, it looked like to me. Looked like Floyd Schofield got the better of. Oh no, I'm sorry. Abdullah Mason got the better of Floyd Schofield. So we're gonna see if those young guys fight somewhere in the future. I think what? How old is Abdullah? 21. Floyd Schofield is 23, 24 or something. So they're gonna be fighting each other soon. Sanctioned bodies gonna be making their move. We're gonna see what Tank Davis do if he gets past Lamont. We're gonna see if the WBA enforces the mandatory. A lot of shit, man. Who is Bright Star? What's going on? Oh yeah, bro. Dudes that's 6-38 will definitely like kick some ass, dog. You gotta think, bro. Even though he lost that many times, he got that many fights. You know what I'm saying? So that's many times when he's been punched on. You know what I'm saying? Now, unless he's damaged goods to where you can blow on him and he'll fall over, he might be a tough motherfucker, bro. He might be a tough motherfucker, dog. Now, they won't go give Tank, they won't go give Roach that W that easy, dog. They just wasn't gonna do it. Tank took a knee, all types of shit. They just wasn't gonna give my Roach the win that easy. We gonna see how the rematch plays out. You said who I have? Oh, that's a good fight, bro. I'm actually interested in that fight against Berlanga and old boy, man. I don't know, man. We gonna see. I wasn't too impressed with Shazim in his last fight. I thought Adames won that fight. Berlanga's bigger than Adames. But Berlanga's a pretty intense young guy. So I don't know, man. I'm slightly leaning towards Berlanga, but I don't know. We gonna see how tough Shazim is. We gonna see. That's actually a good fight. You said Ryan Garcia is the best right now? Throwback 80s fighter? Nah. I would like to give him that title if he won a world championship, bro. You said Tank reminds you of Zab? Ryan would flatline Tank? I don't think so. Hey, yeah. Shazim do got a nice jab, but Berlanga is a bulldog, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can see Berlanga knocking him out. Yeah, but smash the like button for your boy, man. Just a random live stream, just trying something different. Trying it out on YouTube. I don't know if I like that natural filter they got on here, but it's like a hue, make it like orangey like, but whatever. It's cool. You can do a lot of shit here. You can do all kinds of backgrounds and shit. So that's pretty tight. I can invite channels on. But yeah, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy. It's just so much happening in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep up. But we got a lot of shit going down. It's a great time to be a boxing fan. Great time to be a fight fan in general. A lot of things is happening. You got to take your hat off to Turkey. I think Turkey's just impact, whether you like him or not, I think he has a good impact overall on the sport. Whether you like the favoritism that this guy shows sometimes and shit like that, you must admit the sport of boxing just been moving like crazy, bro. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Be sure to stop in tomorrow for the Canelo Crawford debate episode 11. We're gonna talk about that fight in more detail. I don't know what else more we could say at this point, but we gonna see. Salute to everybody, man. Catch you guys on the next one.